is Jason Buyukozer. I'm a technical specialist at M.A.R.S Biomed. Today's preventative maintenance course will be discussed in the M.A.R Techniques Acadia. I'll be going over the manufacturer's required maintenance and showing you simple tips to make sure the system runs efficiently so it doesn't interrupt your suction and it keeps your office safe and compliant. The first thing I would like to discuss is the inlet to this amalgam separator. The M.A.R Techniques Acadia has a blue basket which captures large particulates like biofilm and prevents it from entering the amalgam separator. This basket should be maintained on a regular basis, I'd say a minimum once a week, to make sure that it doesn't overfill. Because this is on the inlet of an amalgam separator, this is considered toxic waste, and this will have to be handled and disposed of as toxic waste. So when you are actually cleaning out this trap, you should be wearing a respirator rated for mercurous gases and some gloves. And when you empty this trap, this cannot go in the garbage. This will have to go into a bucket that's sent off with the rest of your toxic waste. The same company who does your sharps and bio waste disposal should be able to handle this toxic waste. The next thing we're going to talk about is the regular weekly maintenance. While you're cleaning this trap out, make it part of your weekly maintenance to also inspect the upper chamber and the filter for filling and some clogging. So go down to your mechanical room with your flashlight or your cell phone with flashlight and inspect the upper chamber for clogging. Once again, I've mentioned this before, it's very hard to determine what is just amalgam sludge on the outer rim or on the outer walls and what is actual sludge buildup. So when you're searching, what you'll be looking for is consistency. If you can't see light consistently all the way around, you have sludge. If you see pockets of light shining through, then there's a chance it's just buildup on the outer wall. You'll also be checking the filter. Now, if you've noticed the filter is not full, but your upper chamber has a little clog, don't worry. What the manufacturer suggests is leave your suction running. You can tilt the filter as such, and just enough that air will get up into the upper chamber through the inlet here. It will jostle around what may have caused the clog, and then you just twist the filter back in, make sure to lock it in place, as so, and come back in a day and make sure that that system has, that issue has resolved itself. When looking to see how full the system is, you'll have to keep in mind the design of the system. So this is the inlet to the filter. It's about a 1/2 inch inlet. And this is where it all settles, in this portion of the filter. Once all the sludge settles here, the water pushes and expands beyond this foam barrier, and the sludge stays in the middle and the water pushes out. The issue with this design, it makes it a little difficult to determine the full line and where the sludge level is. You have to shine through this black foam. The last required maintenance for the M.A.R Techniques Acadia is the regular filter changes. Every amalgam separator that are filter based requires filters to be changed once a year or when it's full, whichever comes first. If you do your regular required maintenance on your system, you'll get a good idea on how often your filter needs to be changed. How often you have to change your amalgam separator filter will be based on the size of your practice and how much prophy paste you may do. What fills an amalgam separator more than anything is prophy paste from your hygienists. The more hygienists you have, the faster your amalgam separators do tend to fill. So let's recap on the required maintenance of the M.A.R Techniques Acadia. Once a week, inspect and clean your inlet filter. Remember, this is considered toxic waste and needs to be handled and disposed of as toxic waste. Don't forget to wear your respirator when changing and cleaning the inlet filter. While you are inspecting and cleaning your filter, you should be inspecting the upper chamber and the filter once a week as well to make sure the system is running at peak efficiency. I hope you found this information informative. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact M.A.R.S directly at 1-866-594-3648, or please contact one of our certified amalgam separator specialists at our distributor page on our website. You could also contact Air Techniques directly and ask them about the regular maintenance required on the Acadia. I hope you found this preventative maintenance course helpful. Have yourself a lovely day.